Hello, how you going? Just drinking my Laughing Pug drip coffee. Man, good stuff. Yeah, I don't really know how today's video is gonna go. It's just one of those things where like I don't have anything planned. The weather in Sydney is pretty so I'm just really hoping that this turns into something. It's one of those like run and guns where I'm just gonna film some stuff and then I hope an idea comes into my head. Anyway, and yeah, I hope this turns into something. The weather is meant to maybe clear up this afternoon, but it just was raining and it's just, yeah, like in all honesty, you guys watching this right now actually know what this video is about before I do in this current stage. That's a pretty weird concept to think about, right? Alright, so I think I've got an idea. It's going to involve this guy, but I do need to get some GoPro mounts because I'm completely out of them, which is pretty irritating. So I'm going to go run to the shops, going to go grab some new sticky mounts, and yeah, we might even go say hello to Stephanie along the way. So Steph's at work, just going to go in and say hi, and now that I'm outside, it looks like the sun might be coming through, so everything might work out the plan today, and this video is going to be which is the best way to mount your GoPro on your helmet. I think that's what today's video is going to be. At least that's what I'm aiming for. But anyway, let's go say hello to Steph. Just quickly, I remember where I used my last GoPro sticky mount, and it's right there for my car that I've only ever used once. What a waste that is. Now I have to go buy more of them. Idiot. If you ever come to Pacific Prism, they have free marshmallows. Now, when it comes to mounting GoPro attachments to your helmet, you do have like a couple options, you know, and like you can do whatever the hell you like when it comes to it, but there's like, you know, there's the main couple of ways that people usually do this stuff. So you're usually going to use either a curved for a curved part of the helmet, or a flat if your helmet does have a flat area, maybe the top of your visor, because that is reasonably flat, but I don't want to do that at all. So the two typical ways you would normally see, I personally think, is usually at the very top of your helmet. Where's the GoPro? Now, when it's mounted to the very top of your helmet, you are obviously going to have you know, a high viewing point of your riding ability and stuff like that. Your riding ability, realistically, you're gonna have like a high point from your point of view. But the only downside I usually see to this is that you usually do get the brim inside it, and I don't like the look of that at all. Now, obviously, if you have a full-face helmet and stuff like that, people do obviously mount under the brim. Obviously, because this is a trail helmet, my brim is not very stiff. It's not designed to be. It's designed to take impact and crack. So, you know, and soften the fall of the actual helmet. So I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do today, which I do think, you know, is going to be interesting if it works, is I'm going to mount my thing here, like so, and then have GoPro upside down, but obviously I'm going to aim to do something that's going to look a little bit like this. So it's going to sit up high enough that it misses like my eyesight, but then, you know, it gets that real point of view type look when I'm riding. That's going to be the objective. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. And I guess like the main reason I am doing this is because as much as I do enjoy chest cam footage, there's just so many things that like can go wrong with it. Like hypersmooth could not work and it looks like shit, and then it's like you couldn't have your chest strap tight enough and it looked bad, and just, I don't know. After last weekend riding down at Kira and the chest cam just didn't sort of work, I'm like, oh, let's try something new this week. And someone actually did message me a while ago asking me how I put my helmet mount onto my old helmet. And to be completely honest with you guys, all I realistically do is hit one of these little sticky pads with a hairdryer for a little bit, just to heat it up a little bit so it grabs a bit more, so the adhesive warms up, and then I just stick it on. So I'm going to do that now. And I guess we'll just go riding. I don't know, let me know what you think, or what your go-to is for your helmet position. Obviously, when I do mount this like so, I am going to have my visor up a little bit higher, which, you know, I will obviously have to drop it low again, but it could obviously interfere with the actual ergonomics and the design of the helmet for the brim to break the impact. And if I had to fall on my head, the GoPro will probably take the impact. And yeah, I don't know if this is going to be the smartest way to do this for the overall protection of my brain, but for the sake of this YouTube video, I'm going to do it. Alrighty, so just a couple things. Because I have so many just miscellaneous GoPro attachments, I always seem to find a better way to do something. And thank God that I found that before I went out riding. So I was originally using this J mount, and I've swapped it to the L mount. Give me 1 second and I'll show you. So the L mount, which is broken, but it still does the job. So yeah, so now the L mount, you know, does its thing up inside here. Come on, get inside. L mount does its thing up there. Then you can mount the GoPro at an angle that will still obviously capture the bike and what's ahead of you and not be shooting up into the sky. And funnily enough, it also, you know, keeps it completely out of your eye vision, and your brim can just sit like that on top of your brim, which, you know, still means that the GoPro, if you do go head first, will take full, full impact. But I don't know, that's just what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta risk it, you gotta disc it. Like, I was riding my GoPro with a freaking selfie stick before, and now, you know, I'm gonna do this. YouTube content, you gotta love it. Anyway, let's go. The sun's coming out, so I'm gonna charge this guy and then we'll go riding. Out here at the old Kent Lynn, you know, the old stomping ground that we always seem to ride because, well, it's close to home and that's a good time. Just imported my just imported the footage that I shot before coming out here, and my GoPro Studio app just keeps seeming to delete all of my videos. It imported 1 of 4 but deleted 4 videos. If anyone knows the answer to why this is happening, please let me know, because it's extremely irritating. And now I need to put the SD card into Steph's computer and use this recovery program, and it's all, yeah. Anyway, let's see how this head cam goes. First little bit done. I think I might have had the angle pointing a bit too down, so I'm going to get back up the top. We're going to point it up a touch more and you know, find the perfect angle for this, you know, this type of mount. I think having it just a little bit pointed up is just so hard because you sort of want to see the front tire, but then like you don't always want to see the front tire.
And this is why I think I'm still gonna probably say that chest cam is just, the chest cam footage just really puts you in like the seat of the bike, which is, you know, I feel like is the best viewing experience, but it's nice to change it up. So we'll get back up the top. I'll change the angle, might even ride the same trail because I haven't really ridden that trail much before, and it's sort of fun. I like that little rock garden section down into the bridge. So we'll get up the top. I'll hit the same trail. Might hit the one next to it with the bigger rock garden because that's always a fan favorite of mine. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, I don't know. Steph told me that I should maybe like talk while I'm riding. If that's something that you guys would be, shortcut, would be interested in, I don't know, let me know. There's not really much I can talk about. Something like that will do it. Oh. So a quick review of the second way I had it, which was pointed up, and you can't see any of the bike at all. Sort of just makes the footage just not look that enticing to watch because there's no bike. It's like, well, what am I watching? I'm just watching some dude run through trails. Like, yeah, it's a tough one, the old head mount, eh? It's almost like I need the perfect amount of tire and then the perfect amount of scenery, and it's just finding that fine line, and I think it's a very, very fine line. But anyway, we'll get back up the top. We'll go again, see if I can find that perfect angle, and then I'll see you guys at home, and yeah, we'll discuss.
Yo, what's up guys? Just gonna wrap up today's video. It's just to, I guess, to, you know, discuss my thoughts and opinions on this style of GoPro helmet mount. Funnily enough, the first bit of footage I got where like there was a lot more tire than everything else is actually the footage I enjoyed the most out of everything else. I don't know, I thought maybe it definitely the third way I did as well, I did enjoy like as well, but that second one where I just had straight up was just not a good time. But yeah, the first one where you can like literally just see, like you can see a lot of the tire and like just the very top of the track, I don't know, it was actually a pretty cool point of view. So I definitely will be keeping this mount on top of my helmet and using it in the future, just to mix it up, you know what I mean? And I think that's like the main thing that I'm trying to achieve today, is just a different perspective, because it feels like every time I go out and make like, you know, a mountain biking video, it's like, oh, here's some more chest cam. And like, I understand why everyone does the chest cam, because in my opinion, this guy and the footage you get from this guy is still the best viewing experience from one mountain biker to another mountain biker, because it really, like I said, puts you in the perspective of being on the bike. You can't get any more better than that, I don't think. But I guess a good thing about this is that, like, you know, when you're not riding with a GoPro, like, you can sort of just push your visor down and it sort of disappears, and you wouldn't even be able to tell that you have a GoPro mount on, like if you were to have one on the top of your helmet. So I don't know, under visor definitely works. I think it's pretty cool. Obviously if you do put a GoPro there, you are wrecking the you know, the integrity and the design of the helmet, but you know, that's what you gotta do. Sometimes you get the shot. But yeah, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. How do you mount your GoPro on you when you ride? Is there a certain type of mount you want me to try out that I haven't? I've tried the selfie stick. I use chest. I've now done more helmet stuff. I don't know, let me know. But besides all that, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up, maybe even subscribe to the channel. I do make videos every Monday. That's sort of like my jam at the moment. But yeah, so yeah, if you'd like to keep up with me during the week, my life is starting to get pretty hectic at the moment with starting a new job tomorrow. So I'm constantly creating. If you guys wanted to keep up me, if you want to keep up with me on my social feeds, it is Runoko. But with that all said and done, I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.